Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm kind of like set up in a different way so that this is a little bit more personal. I wanted to have like a little chit chat with you guys. So I just wanted to tell you like a few things that's been happening and my future plans, and whether or not you guys are interested in seeing this on a ongoing basis. One thing that I want to get out the way is that this is like a real blessing and a long time coming. As you know, I came here to Canada to study, and then I started working after graduating. Well, my permanent stay is undergoing, and I just pray that everything works out. I should hear back within 6 months or so you guys will actually get an update when it actually happens, and there will be like a celebration on this channel because it's been almost a good full 4 years since I've been here. I uprooted from my roots in Jamaica and started to establish a life here with school, a work, and having a relationship. So that would suck if I have to go back home and basically have to start over, kind of. Not that I don't want to go back home, it's just that I've been really established here. I've actually made a life for myself, I've made a living for myself here, so it would kind of really suck to go back home having to try to do that all over again. So I just hope everything works out, and when it does, of course, let you guys know. And with that being said, if you want to know like how I went through to getting my PR, because I'm speaking it into I can't stop. Because I am speaking it into being. So if you want to know that once all the process is done, I would actually do a video on that. So let me know in the comments if you'd actually want a video like that for those who are interested in coming to Canada and living on a permanent basis here in Canada. Okay, next up is actually I wanted to talk about continuing my education. I actually wanted to be a lawyer. I've always been interested in law, and the cheapest way I could start off on that route was doing the paralegal program here. And now that I think that I'm going to be a permanent resident, it's way cheaper to actually start going to school. So in the meantime, I'm thinking of doing an undergrad degree at the University of Toronto pretty soon, probably as soon as I get my PR actually, and probably closer to the new year is more realistic to say. And I will be doing this part-time because I can't afford to stop working to go to school. So I'll actually be telling you guys or bringing you through that process with me for those who are actually already in the workforce and going back to school. I think that would actually be helpful for anybody who would be in that situation in the coming months, in the coming year. So yeah, that's something I'm looking forward to. And after I do my undergrad, I am going to see if there's a possibility to go and get my JD. But I understand that like the University of Toronto actually offers the opportunity to get a JD part-time, but they're not eager to offer the part-time possibilities of studying. It has to be like in circumstances where probably you have like a family to take care of and you can't afford to stop working to actually go to school. I guess I qualified in that sense, so I'll definitely look into that medium, and of course we'll update you guys when I come to that bridge to cross it. Other thing that is on my mind, I think I've said this before, I'm not entirely sure. I had braces back home, and I only had braces for just roughly about a year. And when I came here, no orthodontist wanted to touch my Jamaican orthodontist to work, so I never did it and got it removed, and I never finished my treatment. That left like some gaps in my mouth, and I had to go get that filled at the dentist and all of that. But now that I think I am capable, I started looking into getting braces again. But this time, I was influenced to get Invisalign, which the cost difference is not like a huge amount. I mean, it is when you're broke, but it's a lot, but I think I can handle it because they offer like payment plans and all of that. So when the time comes, that would be around March, April, thereabouts, I would actually start doing like updates on Invisalign and letting you guys know like my past experience with my braces. And if you are interested in that as well, just leave that down in the comment section. I just want to know that what you guys are interested in. Actually give me like video ideas to do that are actually helpful for people who are looking into braces or looking into Invisaligns. And I'm going to be sharing my experience with you, and like if you are interested, I will be vlogging those. So just confirm with me, or I'll probably put a poll in the cards section where you can actually vote on all the questions that I'm asking you, what you would be actually interested in. YouTube. So it's coming up 4 years I've been on YouTube, probably 3 years on a kind of consistent basis, and the growth is slow. I don't know why it took me so long to reaching 1,000 subscribers, and I understand that this is an overcrowded platform, and I'm not saying about like natural hair or whatever, but like for the videos that I do that everybody else is doing, it's the niche is like, is it called niche, babe, niche. Yeah, even though natural hair is like an overpopulated niche, it's kind of hard to get noticed in that realm. And for the other videos that I do that people are not really looking for it to do, but that's what I'm actually interested in, I still do those videos. And quite honest, at this point, I think I'm just going to like stop watching the numbers and actually fully enjoy doing what I'm doing without worrying about getting noticed on YouTube. Basically, like people start within a year and actually get to like, I don't know, 30,000 or 50,000, even 100,000 subscribers in a matter of 3 months or so. And I'm like, I'm sitting here so long actually passionate about the videos that I'm doing, and I just don't feel like my channel is going anywhere. But as I said, I'm going to like stop worrying about it. Like my time will come and it will happen if it's supposed to happen. So like a week or so ago, I lost one of my cousins. I spent my whole childhood growing up with these cousins. I was always eager to go there and sleep over, but sometimes because I'm so used to it being with just me and my mom, I always have to call her back, and I always have to drive all the way back to Maypen to come and pick me up. But like for the times that I actually spent there, it was like a good family time. It's always fun growing up with other kids, especially if you're an only child. So after I heard about her passing, it just had me thinking about certain things that people take for granted and they're not promised for tomorrow at all. Like her situation was random. I do hope that she rests in peace. And she was actually young, just 3 years older than me. She was only 25. It's kind of hard knowing that like you basically leave your life behind somewhere else and starting a new one, and you don't have the freedom to just leave and go whenever you please, at least in my case, because I can't afford like a ticket every 3, 4, 5 months. So I'm kind of sad that I actually won't physically be there to say my goodbyes, and that kind of like put me in a state of mind. I find myself why am I about to cry? Oh god, I always get emotional when I talk about home. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that I'm sorry that I can't physically be there to say my personal goodbyes, and it just put me in a state of mind to actually try to appreciate the people who are in my life that I can't see every single day. And I find myself telling them that I love them more often, and telling them to be careful, or I pray for like blood coverage over them, their protection, and for God to just keep them safe, because I don't go home that often, and it would suck that any of them can pass away at any time, and I don't think I spend like adequate time with them. So the thought of losing someone without spending enough time with them, actually, I'm just emotional about it. I really don't know. Well, I know why I'm crying, but I really don't know why I'm crying. What am I saying? Ugh. This wasn't supposed to be that kind of video. I'm done now, like why? Okay, I think I'm fine now. I can talk about it without tearing up again. So I just don't want to get I don't want to feel like if one of my friends should pass away or one of my family members should pass away who I probably was very close with, that I won't be like able to say my final goodbyes and actually feel that I didn't spend enough time with them. So let's move on to a happier note because I just don't want to stop crying. All in all, things are going perfectly fine. I'm not totally rich or anything, and I'm not gonna say that I'm well off, but I can take care of myself on my own, which is an immensely huge blessing, no doubt. And with that blessing, I'm going to continue trying to do great things in my life and putting myself out there and trying to like live life to the best that I can, because in the future I hope to travel, and I hope to travel a lot, whether it be just weekend travels or whatever. I would like to start off small, like within Canada. I like to go to other I would like to go to other provinces in Canada, and then probably venture off into other exotic cities. And hold on, to catch up back on my last chit chat, we are talking about no new friends. So I just want to say that I've actually met really nice people, but the issue is that because they're like far away from me, it's kind of hard for me to actually like uproot on other days, because I only really get weekends to myself, and my weekends goes to doing chores and all the other things I can't do during the week, especially YouTube. I'm trying to incorporate doing them, like filming my videos in the week after work now, and stop being lazy to actually edit them and post them. So that part I could work around. But like people like you guys know Sarah from XO Styling with Sarah. She doesn't live relatively close to me, but like if I try to make the effort to hang out more with Sarah, it is possible. It's just that I'm lazy to drive where she lives, or it's just it takes a long time to actually get where she lives. So it's kind of like, I mean, we can work around it. Hi Sarah, we can work around it. And I recently met with the curly sage. I'm actually interested in having a friendship with her. She seems like a really genuinely nice person, hilarious at that. She actually reminds me of me. So if I could actually like build a friendship with the curly sage, Saja is her name, I'd absolutely really love that. And she actually lives further as well. But you know what, if you want to make friends and you want to make it work, you actually have to make sacrifices. So when the time comes, I'll definitely make the sacrifice to actually go out with them. So far, friend making thing is it's going on a A1. Yeah. I think that's all for the video. I pretty much talked about everything that I wanted to talk about and my unplanned tears. But this is me, and I really want to create like a genuine connection with my viewers and show that we're no different because I'm behind a camera and you're like behind a computer screen. We're no different. I'm still human. I'm still hurt by words said. I think that's pretty much it. I went on a ramble. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening at that, and sorry about the runny nose and the teary eyes. Again, thank you so much for reaching almost 1,000 subscribers. I'm just a few away. I'm pretty excited about that goal, you know what I mean? Like, get ready. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment down below regarding my questions, answer my polls as well, and let me know what other videos you'd like to see in the future. And I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.